So good morning, FGC. What's going on? It's Red K. I was out of town this weekend, didn't get to play as much Guilty Gear Strive as I wanted to, but we got some of that over at the website. The Open Beta 2, it's out, it's live. It was fun. I had some good stuff, some bad stuff. We'll talk about that coming up in a bit. You might be asking yourself, why, oh why, Red K, is there some Samurai Shodown goodness going on the screen right now? That's because SNK, with their many announcements, just announced that Samurai Spirits is coming to the PC via Steam. So if you want some Samurai Shodown goodness, is coming there. The third season pass is going on right now. The third character will be out, coming out June 15th. So that's right before they goes out on PC, and that is Tokisada, Shiro Tokisada. He's like a magic character, so he's gonna have some cheap stuff in there. And the fourth character is going to be somebody from the Guilty Gear franchise. I'm betting against betting that that's gonna be Soul Bad Guy, being that Soul is like literally thousands and thousands, but you know, it could be. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Because Soul Bad Guy is born in like the 90s, and he's like been alive since the 2100s, whatever that. But but it could be Axel. Because Axel actually slips back and forth through time, or Eno. No, it wouldn't be Eno. So my guess is Axel or Soul Bad Guy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, all right? So big up to everybody I got to play online. The lobbies were smooth connections. I love the fact that there's a rematch button, but there was just something about standing on those pews and waiting for somebody to. I still got the same thing, like it was trying to connect and wouldn't connect sometimes and things like that. But the fact that there's a rematch button, it's not 2 out of 3, it's first to 3. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Like I said, I played a little. Shadow Shade 8 played a little bit of it, so the game drops on the 11th, so we're going to be able to tell you about it more then and play you guys, or set up lobbies and all that good stuff like that. So Guilty Gear is not really the most popular, especially in the States, franchise, but it does have a story. And the story's batshit crazy. It's confusing. There's a lot of political shits and just all kinds of governments and monsters and gears and that guy. So I'm going to try to give you like the most basic of basic rundowns, right? So Soul Bad Guy is a guy, the society created magic, and they create these things called gears. Soul Bad Guy is a human magic and a gear, right? A little band on his head is what he uses so he looks like a human, or whatever the case is. So he was made or tempered with by somebody called That Guy, right? So That Guy makes more gears. There's gears that are the size of like cities, and they're fucking shit up, right? So there's this gear he makes called Justice that controls all the other gears, and then a Soul Bad Guy over here. So it's humans versus gear war, the holy war that goes on for literally centuries. Soul Bad Guy is just out there killing shit. Long story short, Kisuke, which is the other guy, like the Ryu type character, he's only like 16, 17. Some kind of way during the magic, people control ki, fire, electricity, yada, 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 right? Long story short, Soul Bad Guy kills Justice, or they banish Justice first, then he comes back and kills him, finds out that that guy is still out there, so he wants to kill that guy, right? That's pretty much it. That sounded way more confusing than it actually is. But if you played Revelator or Guilty Gear XR, you know that you don't even play the story. It's just literally like an hour story that just runs. Legit. So let's look at this batshit crazy trailer and see if we can figure out anything that's going on.
As the name would imply, everything sprang forth from its pages. This book makes anything possible.
So that's like the magic spell
to
book.
Mankind, crafted our future, and with it, the risk of our downfall.
I heard the news. So the U.S. sent us a summons letter for Seoul.
That's right. The presence of a gear maker has done nothing to slow their plans to hold G4.
Kisuke's like 20,
He's on
17.
the move, and they're holding a party. It doesn't take a genius to see how this ends.
Our second Santa's name is Eno. She's an internationally wanted criminal.
He knows, like, from the future, I think.
G4 summit's canceled.
We were tasked with checking the security system for G4 and the architecture of the White House for any blind spots.
If we open this and it's a mere jack-in-the-box, we can all laugh it off.
Is that man somehow two different people?
But now that I've done so, mind telling me why you're really here?
We got a black president.
My final venture as a scientist. And so begins at long last my world peace experiment.
Okay.
The United States has launched weapons against Illyria.
Do something about it. This is about to start another world war.
What exactly is your wish?
It would kill this world and birth a new universe.
That does indeed sound like the work of a god.
Oh, this is bad, Chief.
For too long, I've chosen to avert my eyes. But if there are two things I truly need to erase from this world, they are the Tome of Origin and Soul Bad Guy.
Then I'll settle things with him in due time.
Even if it's one I only just discovered.
Let's settle things between us right now.
Well, that was an awfully short vacation.
On the bright side, it was your longest yet.
Got me there.
Huh. All right, so that's pretty cool. We got to actually see what that guy looks like, which is pretty dope. Looks like that guy's coming out to either kill Soul Bad Guy and kill the book. So, okay, that's pretty dope. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not going to play any of the story. We're just going to be watching a video. But what I would suggest anybody does that actually wants or even cares about the story of Guilty Gear Strive is go ahead and use the other, like, the story is online. You can watch it. They're about 40 minutes or something like that. It's just a video. You don't have to, it's not like Injustice where you play the game, then you fight and play the game. You just watch a cutscene for like 40 minutes. It's worth it. It won't help you play better, but it's worth it. I do know that some nerfs and buffs came out for MK11. We're gonna get to that later on in the week. I just wanted to get to this. I just got out of town. I just came back from out of town, so I'm gonna get to all that later on this week. Till tomorrow, be good, be safe, keep playing games, and we out.